Imagine a world where buildings touch the sky, where architecture is not just about design, but about touching the very limits of human ingenuity. Welcome to the future of architecture and skyscrapers, where the blueprints of tomorrow are being sketched today. We're on the cusp of a new era, an era where our buildings will reach higher, last longer, and do more than ever before. The coming years will bring us materials stronger than steel, lighter than air, and smarter than we could have ever imagined. These new materials, combined with cutting-edge technologies, will allow us to construct skyscrapers that dwarf today's tallest structures. But the future of architecture is about more than just height. It's about sustainability and harmony with nature. We're entering the age of green buildings, structures that produce their own energy, recycle their own waste, and even clean the air around them. These skyscrapers will be more than just places to live and work. They will be living, breathing entities, contributing positively to the environment and setting a new standard for urban living. And as we push the boundaries of what's possible, we're not just aiming for taller skyscrapers, we're aiming for self-contained ecosystems. Imagine a skyscraper that houses not just offices and apartments, but farms, parks, and schools. Imagine a building that's not just a place to live, but a place to grow, to learn, and to thrive. The race for the sky is about more than just bragging rights. It's about reimagining the way we live, the way we work, and the way we interact with our environment. It's about creating a future where our buildings are as smart, as sustainable, and as awe-inspiring as the people who inhabit them. In the future, skyscrapers will not just be buildings, they will be vertical cities, self-sufficient ecosystems that redefine our understanding of urban living. So get ready to look up, because the future is towering above us, and it's more exciting than ever. The story of skyscrapers begins in the late 19th century, in a city that was destined to reach for the stars, Chicago. It was here that the need for more space met the desire for grandeur, resulting in the birth of the first skyscraper. The stage was set for an architectural revolution, and the city of Chicago was at its heart. The Great Chicago Fire of 1871 had left the city in ruins. But from the ashes rose a desire for innovation and growth. The city needed to rebuild, and it needed to do so quickly. In the scramble for space, the only way was up. Enter the Home Insurance Building, completed in 1885. This wasn't just another building, it was a game changer. Standing at a then staggering 10 stories tall, it was the first to use steel frame construction, a revolutionary technique that allowed buildings to reach previously unimaginable heights. This was the moment architecture touched the sky. But a problem arose. How could people reach these new heights quickly and safely? The answer came in the form of a technological marvel, the safety elevator. Invented by Elisha Otis, the safety elevator changed the game, making it possible for people to ascend and descend these towering structures with ease and safety. The birth of skyscrapers was not just about buildings stretching towards the sky. It was about human ingenuity and the will to transcend limits. It was about the marriage of technology and architecture, creating structures that were not only taller but also safer and more efficient. And so, in the heart of Chicago, amid the hustle and bustle, the skyscraper was born. From the steel skeleton of the Home Insurance Building to the safety of Otis's elevator, the building blocks of the modern skyscraper were laid. These early skyscrapers were just the beginning, the first steps in a journey that would take us to incredible heights. The first half of the 20th century saw the rise of the skyscraper to new heights, as cities like New York and Chicago competed for the title of home to the world's tallest building. In this era, the skyline of our cities began to transform dramatically. New York and Chicago became the playgrounds for architects and builders, each vying to construct the next tallest, most awe-inspiring edifice. It was a race into the heavens fueled by a potent mix of economic growth, technological innovation, and sheer human ambition. The Chrysler Building, an Art Deco masterpiece, is a perfect example of this golden age. Completed in 1930, it stood as the world's tallest structure for a fleeting 11 months. Its gleaming spire and ornate terraced crown became an icon of New York, a symbol of its soaring aspirations. Not to be outdone, the Empire State Building rose from the bustling streets of Manhattan just a year later. Towering at an unprecedented 1,454 feet, it snatched the title of the world's tallest and held it for an impressive 4 decades. A monument to human ingenuity, the Empire State Building was a testament to what could be achieved when economic prosperity met technological advancement. Behind these steel and concrete giants was an era of rapid economic growth. The booming industries and expanding markets of the time provided the financial backing necessary for such ambitious projects. Concurrently, advancements in engineering and construction technology, like the development of steel frame construction and the safety elevator, made the dream of reaching higher into the sky a reality. But it wasn't just about height. These skyscrapers were more than just towering structures. They were embodiments of a city's identity, symbols of its progress, and landmarks of its ambition. They were, in essence, the tangible expressions of a city's dreams and aspirations. This golden age set the stage for the skyscrapers of today and laid the groundwork for the future. It was a time of innovation and growth, a period that forever changed our cityscapes and redefined what was possible in the realm of architecture and construction. The end of the 20th century saw the race to the sky heat up as countries around the world joined the competition to build the tallest skyscrapers. As we ventured into the new millennium, the skyline was increasingly punctuated by towering structures, each one taller than the last. A prime example of this is the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Completed in the late 90s, these twin structures held the title of the world's tallest buildings for a few years, standing at a staggering 1,453 feet. They were not just a testament to engineering prowess, but also a symbol of Malaysia's rapid economic development. Soon after, the title was claimed by Taipei 101 in Taiwan. This 101-floor marvel was designed to withstand typhoons and earthquakes, common in its region. It wasn't just a marvel of engineering, but an embodiment of resilience. But the race didn't stop there. In the first decade of the 21st century, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, dwarfed all previous records. Rising over half a mile into the sky, the Burj Khalifa is much more than a building. It's a statement of national pride and a testament to the country's ambition to make its mark on the global stage. Each of these skyscrapers represents more than just a race for height. They are symbols of their nation's economic development, ambition, and resilience. They are a demonstration of human ingenuity and our ability to overcome challenges, both natural and man-made. In a way, these skyscrapers are mirrors reflecting the societies that built them. They tell stories of economic prosperity, technological advancements, and cultural pride. And as they reach towards the sky, they inspire us to aim higher, to dream bigger, and to keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible. These modern skyscrapers have pushed the boundaries of what is possible and have set the stage for the skyscrapers of the future. As we look to the future, the skyscrapers that will define our cities are not yet built. They exist only in the minds of architects, engineers, and dreamers. It's a world where the sky isn't just the limit, it's the starting point. Imagine the metropolises of tomorrow, punctuated by mile-high buildings, structures that literally scrape the edges of our stratosphere, their peaks lost in the clouds. These edifices won't just be vertical extensions of our cityscapes, but will be self-contained cities themselves. They will house thousands of people, offer innumerable services, and will function as a microcosm of society, all within their towering frames. Now, let's dive a little deeper, quite literally. Underwater skyscrapers are another possibility being explored. Imagine living in a glass tower surrounded by the vast expanse of the ocean, witnessing the marine life right from your living room. These structures could tap into the limitless potential of the sea, harnessing tidal energy for power and using the ocean's resources in sustainable ways. In the realm of the truly fantastical, we find the concept of space elevators. These would be skyscrapers extending beyond our atmosphere, tethered to satellites in geostationary orbit. A space elevator could provide a cost-effective and environmentally friendly way to transport goods and people into space. But the future of skyscrapers isn't just about reaching new heights or depths. It's also about creating smarter, greener buildings. Structures that generate their own power, recycle waste efficiently, and are designed to enhance the well-being of their occupants. Buildings that talk to each other, self-regulate their temperature and lighting, and use AI to ensure the optimal use of resources. The skyscrapers of the future will not just be taller, they will be smarter, greener, and more integrated into our lives than ever before. The sky is no longer the limit. The future is here. It's just not evenly distributed yet. And in this future, the skyscrapers will not just be buildings, they will be living, breathing entities, shaping the way we live, work, and dream.